Hello, welcome to Dividing Polynomials. In letter A, B, C, and D, you're going to be asked to divide the polynomials. Let's look at letter A. It says divide, simplify, answer as much as possible. So when we're going to do the division, we're going to look at it in a little different way than what we may have seen before. So we're going to take 10v cubed minus 16v squared divided by 2v squared. So we're going to rewrite this actually into two different fractions. So we're going to have 10v cubed over 2v squared minus 16v squared over 2v squared. That way we can divide them separately. And now we're going to apply our quotient rule, and we're going to divide our divide our constants. So when I do my quotient rule, I'm going to go and simplify it this way. I'm going to have 10 divided by 2 is going to give me 5. And then I have v to the 3 minus 2 minus 16 divided by 2 is 8 to the v 2 minus 2. When I simplify this, I end up with 5v minus, this is v to the 0, so it's just 5v minus 8. Gets simplified out. Okay, that was a simple one, so let's go look at another one. Letter B, divide, so I have 7x to the 5th plus 2x cubed over negative x squared. Now I'm going to write these as two separate fractions, so I have 7x to the 5th over negative x squared plus 2x cubed over negative x squared. Now I can rewrite these, so I'm going to do 7 divided by negative 1 is negative 7, and then I have x to the 5 minus 2, plus 2 to the negative 1 is negative 2, x to the 3 minus 2, and so this simplifies to negative 7x cubed minus 2x. Letter C asks us to divide, and this gets a little bit more complicated, so let's break it down. So I have 10xy to the 4th, negative 10xy to the 4th, plus 3y cubed x to the 4th, divided by 2x squared, x cubed. So I'm going to write it all out. Negative 10y x to the 4th plus 3y cubed x to the 4th divided by negative 2y squared x cubed. I'm going to break it down into negative 10 yx to the 4th over negative 2y squared x to the 3rd plus 3y cubed x to the 4th over negative 2y squared x cubed. And now I can simplify them. I'm going to simplify each term separately. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. And now I apply my quotient rule. So I have y to the 1 minus 2. I have x to the 4 minus 3. Plus, and then I have 3 divided by negative 2, so that's negative 3 halves. Y to the 3 minus 2. X to the 4 minus 3. Now I can simplify these. I have 5 y to the negative 1 x cubed minus 3 halves y x. I need to simplify this y to the negative 1. So my whole answer now becomes 5x cubed over y minus 2/3 x excuse me, 2/3 yx. Let's look at another one real quick. I have 5v to the 4th v squared, excuse me, z to the 4th, v squared minus 18zv divided by negative 3z to the 4th v squared. Let's go ahead and split this so that we don't get it confused with each other. Alright, I want to write these separately. This is going to be 5v4 z squared over negative 3. I wrote these backwards. My apologies, guys. Z 4v squared over negative 3z4 v squared minus 18zv over negative 3 z4v squared. Okay, let's do our simplifying. 5 over negative 3 gives me negative 5/3. And then I end up with z to the 4 minus 4 and v to the 2 minus 2 minus 18 divided by negative 3 gives me negative 6. And I end up with z to the 1 minus 3 and v to the 1 minus 2. When I simplify this, I end up with negative 5/3. These all become 0, so they go away. Minus minus becomes plus. 6z to the negative 2, v to the negative 1, which reduces to negative 5/3 plus 6 over z squared v. So, the important thing is we need to break them apart and then apply our quotient rules. Once we've applied our quotient rules, we can simplify them properly and we get our final solution. Good luck.